Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
All right, what is up? Glad you could join us here on a Tuesday morning. Maz is going to take a victory lap.
He is.
Go ahead, Maz, take a victory lap. You're getting a steak, right?
Oh, I'm getting the biggest steak that Black Rock has. JB.
Notice how I didn't
Anson,
get into that. I didn't get into
KG.
that. I didn't. What you always say that forces a line against you.
They do.
Okay, well, I didn't jump in on that bet.
You jumped in when I was going to buy them, though.
Well, hell yeah.
Because at one point, David Montgomery, he just talked to Drew Petzing. He's coming back.
That didn't come from me.
No, he ain't coming back. Listen, if there was one show that deserved this story first, it was us. We get off the air at 10 o'clock. It breaks at what, 10:15? Did I want the guy not here? I love the guy. He just wasn't going to be here. You saw his face last year. I'm talking about David Montgomery. You guys know. You saw his face. That's a guy. That's a kid that didn't want to be in school. That's a guy that did not want to be here. All right?
I think the feeling was mutual.
You don't have a back like him that you're paying a decent amount of money for him to run 7 times a game. You just don't. Insurance is expensive. But in football, that's a very expensive insurance policy. And it wasn't going to happen. And they're going to go out and they're going to get somebody. There's plenty of guys out there, and you'll have a good backup running back.
As we talked about yesterday, and oh, by the way, there's a reason why we started with this yesterday, because this is one of those follow the tea leaves, okay? When you have a player on a Sunday saying, where did he get that information from when things are dropped? Do you know what that tells you? Exactly what we told you it tells you yesterday. Where's that coming from, then? If the player's asking where to get that information, where's that stuff coming from?
You just trying to figure out who ratted on them.
Could it be the team? could it be the team? Could it be that was a mutual thing for a while now? And again, do I know for sure? Absolutely not. But I know how this game's played. You float things out there, right?
Yep.
You see if there's any interest. That's the way it goes.
JB, that's an older graphic. I updated that graphic, but that's okay.
Oh, here.
I like the package.
Oh, it's a great package.
Yeah,
it's great.
I like
Honestly, I originally thought they're probably just going to have to cut him because that's what teams do. You don't really make these trades. They did great. And he handpicked Houston. Now, Houston, great defense. Offense, not so great. Quarterback, so-so. Offensive line, really bad. But he wanted to go to Houston. They did him a solid. He picked his place, and he was very thankful for it. As you see, his Instagram that he put out, we can read that for you. But he did do an audio message to us, too. We could play that whenever you're ready, Sean.
Yeah.
But in reality, he loved it here. He loves the city of Detroit. He really does. You could tell. He really does. But he didn't want to be here, guys. He didn't want to be second fiddle. He wants one more contract, and he can't get that playing here, running 7 times behind Sonic. Knuckles had to go and get his own thing. Now, I think Houston could win the AFC if they make a couple of adjustments, and I think they will.
That's a stretch. Winning the AFC is a stretch. I don't know if they'll win the AFC. They've got a lot of problems on their O-line that they got to fix. And the person taking the snaps, I know you said he's so-so. Sometimes he looks like he got mashed potatoes for brains. So I don't see I don't see them winning the AFC. But I do. You are right. Demo deserves to have that RB1 slot. And it's sad. I'm sad to see him go because I've loved Demo since day one he was here. Even though he was a Bear, coming to Detroit, he wore the city on his back. and he bled for the city, man. And so I'm sad to see him go, but we knew it was coming. Maz knew first. Maz knew first it was coming. Tried to tell us all.
Listen, man, I've been watching football for a long time. You're going to see a guy on the sideline. He didn't want to be here, and it wasn't going to change. You heard his coach. You heard his GM. Even though you guys told me they didn't say what they said. Remember yesterday? Maz, get the quotes right. He gone. He gone.
You know what it comes back to as well? It was funny because, like, in our chat yesterday, everybody was throwing veteran names out there. And I can't say that you're wrong. I don't know if you saw it, Maz. There were like 5 different names out there. I can't say that you're wrong. Maybe they go sign a veteran.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they do. All right?
I think they will.
Okay. Well, I think they won't. And here's why. Let me give you factual evidence.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Every time that he goes and upgrades, he gets a younger version of a guy. A younger version. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Jamal Williams got the younger version, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, we know what happened with the Jahmyr Gibbs thing. People
Swift.
thought, what are you doing? We have DeAndre Swift. What are you doing? You got Jahmyr Gibbs. Is it possible he goes and gets a veteran? Yeah, it's possible. I don't think it's going to be. What were some of the names? Nick Chubb was thrown out.
Oh, yeah, that's
there.
terrible. Rico Dowdell's good. I like Aaron Jones. I said yesterday, and you got 2 guys on the team. You got Sayers and you got Vaki. If they could stay healthy, they drafted those guys to run the ball and play special teams. You had a guy in Craig Reynolds, and he went to the Patriots. I love Craig.
James Conner was another name thrown out.
He played
there.
3 games.
He's 30 years old.
Yeah.
He's coming off an injury. There's a lot of work. I can't say I'm right, okay? But my deductive reasoning is when the Lions make that move at running back, they go younger.
Yeah.
Either a brand new model or that veteran who's a couple years younger than the guy that they just jettisoned out of here.
And
that's been Brad's MO.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a smart move to put a veteran in the back, right? Like, we can tell Brad's prepping a swing. All these moves, Brad's pulling the bat back, he's prepping a swing, right? And I think if we put we put money into a veteran in the back, that's where the faith will kind of drop, for me at least, because that's not where the money needs to go. Right, we've all agreed that the money needs to go into the O-line, the D-line, the disaster spot. So, opening up the cap space by trading off Montgomery, getting the 4th and 7th, getting Juice, I guess.
He was a 2nd-round pick.
Yeah,
just a few years ago.
Yeah,
he hasn't lived up to his his billing, but now he gets Hank Fraley to coach him.
Just because you're a 2nd-round pick doesn't mean you can play well.
I know
he's got to play well. And
he's got Penei Sewell. He's got guys there that can teach him. Taylor Decker, Hank Fraley, one of the best offensive line coaches in the game. So he's going to be an upgrade on a journeyman that you pull off a practice squad if you need a backup center. That's for sure.
Who's to say that he's not going to use a draft pick on, in essence, our number 2 running back this year too?
Yeah.
Who's to say he's not going to go Seth McGowan from Kentucky? Right. Who's to say he's not going to do that? And that's
somebody he can develop.
Yep, that's where we're at. He's kind of shown, and again, all I can do is base this on what he's done before, okay? He doesn't make that move to get a more experienced, older, more tread on the tire. He does it to get a guy with less tread on the tire. And in fairness to Brad, because I know a lot of people went south on him, okay? A lot, and including some people around here, if we're being honest, okay? I'm not going to call anybody out, but there are some people around here that have gone really, really south.
Why are you looking at me, Sean?
Why
are you looking at me, Sean?
I'm not looking at you. I think it's safe to say he's hit with his running backs.
Yeah, agreed.
Think about the shit he got about Jamal.
He set the standard for a running back duo.
We can't let Jamal go. He was such a funny guy. I'm going to miss his press conferences.
He loved the anime.
The Jalen Ivey of the Detroit Lions.
Right. And obviously I think we all know the DeAndre Swift, Jahmyr Gibbs story and how that worked out. He's been spot on with that so far. So the people that are maybe a little agitated about Knuckles being out of here. Well, yeah, I mean, nice memories. It would have been nice and all that. But he's been able to upgrade. Let's give him his credit for that. He's been able to upgrade at that running back position so far. So that's why, again, just one man's opinion, I'm not so sure it's a veteran. And if it's a veteran, it'll probably be a younger version.
Agreed.
Like I said, you might have him already. Sayers and Vaki. You might have your guy already. They didn't draft them guys just for special teams. They didn't. Maybe they'll bring Craig back. Come on, Craig.
I liked Craig Reynolds. I didn't mind having Craig Reynolds as a backup, and I was sad to see him go too.
He was always like a last minute. Is he going to get cut? Is he not going to get cut? So it's probably not going to go that. But there are veteran backs out there that you can get for just a little bit, a hair under what you were going to pay David Montgomery, and not give them like 3-year deal like they gave him. So we'll see how it goes. They got this covered. They know what they're doing.
I mean, young Super Bowl veteran backs, to getting released by teams.
That doesn't seem to be his MO, though. It just doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right. All I can do is look at what he's done before. It seems to me like he goes younger, less mileage on the. I mean, it doesn't seem to be. That's what it's been. That's a factual statement. Doesn't mean he's going to do it this time. I just don't. I think if people are clamoring for a quote unquote name or even a former name, I'm not so sure needs are going to be met there. Mm-hmm. And furthermore, we have one of the best running backs in the National Football League in our backfield right now. Are people aware of that?
It's Detroit sports, man. We can have the best player in the world, and we'll still be looked at like we don't have a top 5 player on our roster.
I think we still want more.
Listen, man. The way this team plays, the things that happen to this team, you want an insurance policy, don't you? So I don't think he's just going to settle.
Don't put that energy out.
It's not energy; it's the facts. It's just it's history. History don't change. History is right there in front of you.
Say, read the tea leaves.
History of the Detroit Lions. They don't finish, and bad things happen to them.
I can't argue that, but you can't think that way. Like, I can't think going into a season, well, what if Jahmyr Gibbs gets hurt? You know what I mean?
Well, you couldn't think last year. No way we're going to lose 25 guys to the IR.
No.
We didn't.
No.
But we lost 4 of our best guys to the IR.
We were really lucky. Barry Sanders stayed very healthy other than 93.
1 or 2 years. Yeah, 1 or 2 years.
What was it, Derek Moore? Was it Derek Moore that came in?
Yep.
We're
Against
very
the Patriots,
lucky.
He went down.
You can't, but your brain, if you're building a team that way, you're
screwed.
Screwed.
Yeah.
How's that? Screwed.
You can't prep for the injury. You
No.
can have depth, right? But you gotta put stock in the top guys, right? Nobody knew Sam Laporta was going down last year, but we're not prepping for Sam Laporta to go down.
And Alex, that's why I get the theory behind next man up. I do. I totally get it. And it's great to throw out your chest and go, well, we can deal with anything. Grit. Just throw grit out there and everything's going to be okay. Grit. We can. Okay. The reality is that guy's a backup for a reason. Of course. You know what I mean?
Precisely.
Like that's we can talk that big game, right? And
look at the center position.
Right. That's still just don't. I have flashbacks to that. And people, it's not that big of a deal. People were like literally arguing that with us before the season started.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was insane.
We're
sorry.
Good. We're good.
But like we've got literally one of the best centers in the game, okay? And we lose him a couple months before the season started, and it's not that big of a deal. That's what people were saying to me. Mm-hmm. Little did we know how big of a deal it was. Yeah. Really, I even underestimated it.
And now we've lost him for good.
Jeez, oh, Pete. All right, do you want to pull out your violin and get sad?
Sure.
Do you want to?
Let's let Demo say goodbye to the chat.
Okay.
All right.
Fare thee well, Demo.
Who was he talking to? Chef Geach, is it?
No, I think he was just doing a voice memo on his phone, so here it is.
Okay.
Hey, to the homie Chef and to the rest of the city of Detroit.
I told you, Chef.
Boy Demo, Knuckles, some of y'all call me Monty, whatever it is. I just want to let y'all know that the kind of love that I have for y'all holds a special place in my heart. Going to a place where it's a blue-collar place, city filled with life, hope, unconditional love. I mean, coming from somebody who ain't really had nothing coming up.
52 cents a day.
And being accepted like family, I can't thank y'all enough. My appreciation is beyond my own understanding sometimes, but I appreciate y'all a lot. Y'all went hard for me, and for the people that's like true fans and really still show love to me no matter where I am, they also understand how hard it is for me to leave such a place that I was loved. But I'm a firm believer that God blesses us and takes us through moments and times in our lives where it's ran its course. In terms of the Detroit Lions football team,
are we down?
I appreciate them for giving me an opportunity to showcase my ability on another height. Super appreciative. Couldn't thank them enough. To the homies, my teammates, man, y'all know how we rock, man. Just because I'm going somewhere else, that don't change the love and the kind of respect I got for y'all boys too. Because day in, day out, I worked with y'all boys for 3 years, and I appreciate y'all for that. To some of the rare people that I met along the way, who wear and they bleed what it is to be a resident here in Detroit, I appreciate you for showing me something that I didn't know that Detroit had. Resilience, hope, love, organic relationships, authentic emotions, authentic, like I can't even fathom the words to show how much I appreciate y'all. You know, when I come back, it's always up, and it's always gonna be respect. Love from me to you. Demo out.
Nicely said.
Need some tissue up there, Sean?
Hey, not many football players do that.
Give me a minute.
All right, buddy. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Demo forever!
It's depressing.
It was
Really depressing.
Boys to Men music. It's the end of the road. It was a little dramatic. Am I allowed to say that? Am I a bad guy for saying that? A little bit? Just a little bit.
That's just your hard ass in you.
All right. My heart is weeping right now, Alex. It's a business, man. He knows it. These guys know it. It's a business.
I like what he said about the city and the people. I did. I think that's from the heart. I do.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm not going to doubt it.
He's going to H-Town now.
Yeah. At the end of the day, he's going to be happy. He's going to be RB1, right? Just, God, I hope they fix their O-line. Like, I hope Houston fixes, for the sake of Demo, I hope Houston fixes their O-line, because otherwise he's going to get the Joe Mixon treatment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are mad at him yesterday. I was listening and reading quotes, and they're like, well, screw him. He didn't want to be here. He said he would carry the water bottle for Jared Goff. He did this and this. And I don't know. I just think that's all
you guys,
crap.
It goes both ways.
Come on, man.
Come on. We talked about it. Yes, it goes both ways. It goes. This is a business. If you feel you can upgrade, if you can get a cheaper version that can get the kind of productivity that you got out of him, that's what teams in the National Football League do. And Alex, I think you brought it up earlier, okay? If I can save money in my backfield to add money to my offensive line or defensive line, I'm going to do it. When I already have Jahmyr Gibbs, that was a great point, dude. I wish more people would hear that, because it seems like we talk about things like that almost on a daily basis on this show. So maybe your voice needed to be the one. Like, you guys, think about it's a puzzle. It is. We have a really good puzzle piece in Jahmyr Gibbs, okay? Like it or not, what David Montgomery brings to the table is a smaller puzzle piece. So you know what I'd like to do? If I can get a smaller puzzle piece for less money, that means I can get a bigger puzzle piece in a place where it's needed. And to me, that's common sense.
That's why I think we also released Glasgow. Like, I think releasing him Like, again, we're opening up. Brad is pulling the bat back. He's pulling the bat back. He's getting ready for a swing, and for the sake of him, I hope he hits it out of the park. Otherwise, the city will eat him alive because Detroit will. Detroit fans are Detroit fans. Love them to death, but man, are they brutal.
We're a week away from free agency. Next week at this time, we're going to come on the air, and we're going to know what kind of team we have going forward.
You're funny.
Neither of the moves yesterday were shocking, okay? I mean, how many times did we talk about this at the end of the year, okay? We're going to have a long, hard conversation about Taylor Decker, and Taylor Decker's going to have a long, hard conversation himself, which he already had. He's back. And how many times do we talk about Graham Glasgow? We may have seen the last of Graham Glasgow, and yesterday we found out we saw the last of Graham Glasgow.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
Our centers like to just come back randomly.
Yeah.
He didn't want to quit. Remember last year at the locker? He's like, well, I'm playing. I'm still going. He's ready to go. He likes that check.
I think his bye-bye yesterday told me everything I needed to know. Just one man's opinion. Why would you say bye-bye if you knew you were going to be back in a few weeks? Does that make sense?
Right. I didn't realize that he did that.
Yeah. See, there it is. I'm grateful. Here, do you want me to do the dramatic reading?
That'd be great.
I'm grateful for the 7 years I've spent as a Detroit Lion. I'm thankful for the great teammates, coaches, and friends I had along the way. I love this city and the fans that have supported me for the better part of a decade. There truly was no place I would rather have been. Whether the times were good or bad, I'm proud of the team that I was able to spend here. All right, that's enough. Detroit being a Lion has had a huge impact on me, making me into the man that I am today, and because of that, it will always hold a special place in my heart. I wish the Lions, especially my former teammates, nothing but the best. I will always be a fan of the guys who I took the field with, and I'll always be a fan of the team that changed my life. Thank you.
That's awesome.
When you put that out, that tells me you're no longer a Lion.
Right.
No, that's that. It looks like he took Demo's goodbye, put it in ChatGPT, and was like, "Make this in my own words."
Yeah.
And then just posted it.
Yeah, right.
Make this better.
It's very generic. It's very thank you, Detroit. Doses.
This is you know what I think is happening too, Alex. To that point, I think a lot of people, as fans, you grow an attachment to these guys. And David Montgomery will always have a special place. I mean, the Sonic and Knuckles thing was fantastic.
Great.
Do you remember I told my wife, who doesn't care a damn thing about sports? You have no reason to remember this, Maz. But I always do this thing to my wife. Like, we'll be watching a game, and she'll be looking all intently. And I'll go, Kristen, quickly, name 5 Lions. Kalima, St. James, Sonic and Knuckles. I'm not joking. Those were real words. And the reason why I do things like that is because these guys grow on us. They do. They grow on us. They become part of the fabric, and we become emotionally attached to them. And in a perfect world, it would have been awesome if David Montgomery was one of the guys that was holding that Lombardi trophy over his head. It would have been awesome if Graham Glasgow was one of the guys that was holding the Lombardi trophy over his head, because he's one of those rare guys that has seen both sides of the lines.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has seen the atrocities, like literally war crimes by this franchise, okay? He has seen the atrocities, so you know what? He deserves to hold the trophy. And I tell this story all the time. Like, Dom Raiola walking around Ford Field on Christmas Eve by himself. Hey, Dom, are you okay? It was like, who's that giant homeless man? Oh, that's Dom Raiola.
Was that after the San Diego game?
It was before the game.
Before.
And literally, he said, I'm not joking. He goes, man, I'm taking everything in because I've been here for the shittiest times ever. And on a day like today, when we control our own destiny, we win and we're in the playoffs, I'm taking everything in. And I was like, that guy gets it. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That guy gets it. Perfect world, yeah, Graham's here. Graham's, Spenny's doppelganger is holding that trophy over his head. It's a business.
Yeah.
Got to upgrade. Don't know what to tell you.
It's always best to let a guy go before he goes bad. And that's what this guy does.
It's like fruit.
Yep.
Got to throw
Let
out
it
the
go
fruit before it goes bad.
right before it goes bad. That's the business. That's the NFL. It sucks because your favorite players aren't always here anymore. It's not like the old days. No one's putting 20 years. All right, yeah, that was a
That's beautiful.
great shot. That was at a Grosse Pointe Woods Park.
I was gonna say that's live. That's
Yep.
like you guys can see it's a cartoon, but
Yep.
we see it. That's real.
That's
That
Woods
happened.
Park. Me and Demo.
That's when you said your goodbyes.
He was walking his dog. I was there with my dog. It was nice.
He was. In
I
full
wish you the
uniform.
best.
I wish you the best, Demo. Monty.
It happens.
My daughter called me crying.
For real?
Yeah,
I saw a lot of that.
yeah.
My fiance was sad. She was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "It was gonna happen." At least we got 2 picks out of it. The original report of that it was just gonna be a 5th round. I would have been pissed.
I was fine with that too. To be honest with you.
that's insane. A 5th round for Demo, I'd have been like, no. But getting a 4th and a 7th, and I guess Juice. I'm not a fan of Juice. Prove me wrong.
Nobody
Prove
should
me
be
wrong, Juice.
Yeah,
Prove me.
I like
fucking
Juice.
wrong.
All right. Let's think about this.
Juice with Hank.
Alex, you established bad line. This is a guy that couldn't even play on a bad line.
That's what I'm saying.
I hope that he's okay.
We grabbed a lineman from the worst O-line next to ours last year.
That's because they weren't using him right. That's right. That's exactly
Okay,
why.
all right. Hank, use every bit
Yes.
of your magic pixie dust.
Panay and
Sprinkle it all
Taylor.
over.
Panay and
Sure,
Taylor.
absolutely. I'm all for it. But I hope you can forgive me if here's a guy that couldn't stay on a bad line if I'm not too excited about him.
Maz, I'll buy you a steak if he's a top 5
Oh,
There you go, man.
If he's a top 5 lineman next year, I'll buy you the D-Mac Enforcer cut. How about that?
Just wait till JB takes his wallet out. And I can't wait for KG to take his wallet out.
That's why he's
At
not
that-
here.
And then
actually.
Anson. How about Anson walking in yesterday? Hi, Anson. Good morning. The show's over, guys. Here comes Anson running in the way he does. Okay?
He does.
Sean, do an Anson for me.
He's got. You know what
Yeah.
Anson does?
Yeah.
He keeps his arms close.
Yep.
He's a man of business.
Yes.
And he comes in like this with a smile on his face. He's ready. He's ready to attack.
And what
he's ready to pounce on
Tell
him.
everyone what he did.
We were talking about it, and he goes, he isn't going anywhere. And I was like,
No, he runs in. He says, "You fell for the fake story, Maz.
yeah. That
You
was
fell
it.
for the fake
That was it.
story. He
You
didn't ask to be let go.
Maz, I even tried to help him out by saying, okay, then where did that story come from? Where would that information come from? If Montgomery didn't say it, all right, which in fairness to Montgomery, he never said I didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what was the line? Where did you get that information from?
Well, no,
Who
he
did you
actually
hear
said,
that
he
from?
said, damn, Demo said that? So he
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
said
The
Demo
exact
said
quote,
it
yeah.
Yeah.
in a sarcastic way.
Yeah. So does that mean he did or he didn't? But I'm telling you definitively, again, one day, and I'm coming out with a tell-all book, and I'm going to tell you shit, and you're going to go, you're making it up, you're trying to sell a book, and I'm going to say, no, I'm not. Far be it from me to suggest that a franchise would either A, try to derail a story that somebody did a good job finding. Joey Harrington's going to be cut. Maz, you probably know that story.
Of course.
6 months, they said, bad reporting, he's a hack, he's the worst, and then they cut him. Far be it from me to suggest that a franchise would do something like that, or a franchise would float something to somebody who would then put it out there. Far be it from me to suggest that something like that would ever happen. I would never, ever suggest that something like that would happen. Wake up. Where did that come from then? If you're one of those people that you believe, David Montgomery never said it. All right? How did that get out there? How?
Now, granted, there's a lot of fake news out there. I saw this morning that Max Crosby was going to be a Bear, and I nearly laughed myself to death.
Can I say this though? If a national well-respected guy runs with a story like this,
There's some truth to it.
he's got a phenomenal source.
He's got a great source.
Agreed.
When I saw that, okay, that's it. That's done. I mean, that's why we started with it yesterday.
I mean,
because this was about to happen.
We knew he was going. It was denial. It was denial for months. But we knew at the end of last year, towards the middle of last year, we were like, wow, Demo's not getting the reps. Like, he is good enough to be an RB1. He was just not going to be our RB1 ever because Gibbs is our RB1.
I almost went to JB and KG's and Anson's side around Super Bowl. Because remember, they had, not only did Monty talk, but remember they had Dan Campbell talking and talking about how much he respected him, and it wasn't fair to him last year. And yeah, we looking back, we should have tried to get him the ball more and everything. I thought to myself, maybe there's a chance we run it back one more year. But as those stories kept coming out, and it culminated yesterday with, who was it? Fowler? Was it Fowler that put out the initial thing? You guys,
I think.
I'm going to tell you point blank, and I'm not going to use any names. There's a very good chance that he got a text message from somebody within the Detroit Lions franchise and said, hey, just a heads up, this is something that we're working on, okay? And what happens is you float that out there, okay? So that's floated out there, what? Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all right? And Brad's just sitting by the phone. Any second now. And ring, 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 ring. Brad Holmes. Hey, Brad, Baltimore Ravens calling. So, this David Montgomery thing. Well, we're always going to listen. Oh, hey, can I put you on hold? Ring, 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 ring. Houston Texans. Oh, hi. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, that's just the way it works.
We're also we're acting like this is the first time this has ever happened in sports history.
Right.
Like this happens every...
It just happened to our Demo!
It's Detroit sports, man.
soon.
We got the parasocial relationships with our players, man.
You are sharp, dude. How old are you?
I'm 29. I'm old,
dude,
man.
You get it.
We do love our people.
That's we do.
We do.
To a scary point.
To the point of absurdity.
To a scary.
Right.
It is
100%.
It's a parasocial. People were like, man, Demo liked my comment. We're best friends. It's like, no, we just have a young team that's on social media all the time, so they know how to like comments. Like, Demo, listen, John Smith from, from downtown Detroit. Demo doesn't care that you're sad that he's gone because Demo's going to go be RB1 in Houston, and I think Demo's a better running back than Joe Mixon, so I think he'll do better than him.
Well, Mixon's long gone.
Well, again, when you have an O-line that's paper thin, where juice is coming from, you get blown up a little bit, but I think Demo will do great. And Demo, he was happy for his time here. He's going to be happy in Houston, but yeah, you're 100% right, Sean, on you got to gauge the interest. I said he was going to Kansas City last year. That's what I said. At the end of the year, I said, watch, he's going to be a Chief next year. I was wrong, but we all knew he was going somewhere.
I'm going to be intrigued to see what they do because I don't believe for a second, and I was saying that in the chat yesterday, I don't believe for a second it will be an older veteran with more mileage.
Absolutely not.
That does not seem like a Brad Holmes move. It just doesn't. Again, I'm not saying I'm right. I don't know. All I can do is base it on what Brad has done before, and that just doesn't seem like a Brad. He wants to go younger. He wants to go less mileage, and yes, money's a part of it. Mm-hmm. Money's a part of it.
Now, here's the kicker. I heard a lot of things. Oh, they're going to clear. Remember last week earlier this week, we talked about Max Crosby. 2 firsts, we'll get you Max Crosby. That's a load of crap, by the way. As of today, the Lions are 50-1 to get Max Crosby. And yesterday, Sean, you broke that. He could be dealt this week from the Raiders, and the teams are lining up to get him. Of course, the Eagles are in that mix because they always are. The Rams are in that mix because that's just the way it goes. And we'll see where he goes. I hope he stays a Raider if he can't come here.
You know why? Because Maz wants Malik Willis to be a Lion.
I wanted Malik Willis when he came out of college, so I can tell you that.
Can I throw this out there, though? I was talking to Shep about this. If there is any validity 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby, you do it yesterday.
Of course.
If there's any validity to that.
There ain't no validity to that.
And this isn't Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett clearly was looking for that payday. I don't know why anybody would want to hang on to the picks now. I'm sure there are people out there. Here's a guy. The way I would explain it is this. I think that Keldrick Falk from Auburn could be a stud. I think that Cassius Howell could be a stud, okay? I'm not even saying this year. But do you know what I know? I know that Max Crosby is a stud.
Of course.
I know he is, all right?
One of the top 5.
Top
top 3.
I know this is a guy who has spoke very highly of this franchise. I know this is a guy that has a vested interest in this area already.
EMU vet.
As he's an Eagle, as he still has a ton of connections and has poured so much into the Eastern Michigan football. It just makes sense on so many different levels. Now, does it make sense from a financial standpoint? That's where you have to open up the books and start studying Sport Track and say, well, how do we fit this in? What would we have to do? Which guy would we have to ask to renegotiate, et cetera, et cetera? But all things considered equal, absolutely positively, I wouldn't even think twice about it. Mm-hmm.
Listen,
I would hope nobody else would.
Financially, he's really not a fit anywhere but with the Raiders because they built the team around him. So if he goes anywhere, they're going to have to crash their salary cap. Now, I know there's teams like the Patriots that got a lot of money, and guess what? They're on that list as well. God forbid the Patriots get this guy. The AFC will be theirs.
He's going to be
there.
29 years old at the start of the season. And this is a guy that has said time and time again, and it's easier to say once you get the payday, okay, in fairness, he just wants to win. Mm-hmm. He got pissed that the Raiders shut him down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He didn't want to be shut. What are you talking about? I want to play football. Nah, Max, you're done for the year. No, I'm not done for the year. I want to play football. Max, we're not going to play you. Screw you. I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. Gimme. I want that guy.
They wanted to make sure they got Mendoza. They wanted to make sure that Crosby did not ruin those losses that they had lined up.
It might be time for a break, by the way. Sorry, JB.
We haven't even gotten to the super chat yet.
It might be. That's why I'm saying it might be time for a break, JB. I apologize.
Oops.
It's all good.
I just looked at the clock. Sorry, guys.
We've been going.
Rolling.
Sorry, JB. Where do you want to go?
Let's hear from Planet Fitness and our new sponsor, Pure Psychiatric. But first, let me
need that.
up these super chats that we got going on. Shout out to everyone sending them in. Shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring this as well. We got Alan sending in $2. And Maz, enjoy that steak you're about to get.
Oh, can't wait. Thanks, Alan. I'd invite you, but we only got so much to go around here at that table. I promise you that.
Shout out to Austin sending in $5. He says, I was told you would get a third-round value for Demo about a month ago and was laughed at. Who's laughing now?
Well, we got 4th round, but good. That is good. I didn't think we'd get that high, to be honest with you.
I'll take 4th, 7th, and a body.
Yeah.
A body who is not going to start on this team. I don't believe for a second he's
As
going to
Detroit
start
coaches like to say, a jersey.
Yeah, a jersey. I don't believe. I mean, I could be wrong. Maz, Hank Fraley's magic.
He's 3 years in the league, this kid. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, so is C.J. Stroud. We saw that one.
I think they did.
Ouch.
I think C.J. Stroud saw what he's got.
But we saw what C.J. Stroud has, too, 30 years.
Hey, listen, I can always hold out hope. I mean, hell, we had Dan Skipper on our line for crying out loud.
Oh, what?
Come on.
Speaking of guys that we elevated,
Come on.
Yeah.
We love Dan Skipper.
What are you guys yapping at?
There's
Look at some of the stuff we've run out on this line. Come on. Kingsley?
Compared to what the standard has been the last couple of years, though, I'm not sure I want a guy that couldn't stay on a bad line.
He's got to play catch-up. He's got to play super catch-up to get to the standard that we need on the
He missed
line.
Laramie Tunsil.
He missed the defensive end coming at him, too.
Hey, who's better, him or Giovanni Manu.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We shall see. We got $10 from Detroit DC. Said, if we're being honest, Brad started out with an impeccable record, but that record has dramatically shifted towards under 500 with the moves he's made. He needs to have positive moves starting now.
I agree with you.
His drafts have been good.
I hate to sound like a
So-so.
broken. I hate to sound like a broken record. I still believe in him. I do, but he's got less of a credit line now.
Hell yeah.
He's bad. Again, he's bad with free agencies and trades. I'll always say that free agency's coming up. Okay, I'm not excited for it because I don't think he's going to do anything. But I will always give Brad credit when it comes to drafting. He's cooking. He cooks.
Not really. Not the last couple years.
You don't think last year was a good draft? You don't think getting Tesla was a good?
It's
Tesla
tough
and
to.
Taylor.
I don't
still
judge until
out
2 years
there.
later. That's my rule.
I don't blame you, but
You know what we're at? We're at. Can we judge the 24 draft right now? And the 24 draft doesn't look good.
no, the 24 draft was not good, but the
Okay.
year before that was great.
Yeah.
His first 2 drafts were great.
After
After that, they're so-so.
I'm like, this is where I'm creature of habit. I say give a guy a couple years before you can like take a first glance at what a class looks like. So the book's out on 25 for me. 24, you had these guys for the 24 season and the 25 season. It doesn't look good. It just doesn't,
Listen, rake straw.
It doesn't mean it can't change, but I think it's safe to say after a couple years it doesn't look good.
We need to see rake straw this year. I need to see.
I'm tired of myths.
I need to see what he looks
I'm
like.
so tired of myths.
I don't know what he looks like.
I am so tired of myths.
Maz, I'm getting you a Juice jersey. The Detroit Juice jersey. 'Cause I
The
feel like they're gonna be his
Detroit
number
Juice
one
jersey.
fan.
That's fine. I'll rock the juice.
At least we can say that now, rocking the juice without thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, that's fair.
The juice is loose.
I loved him too. You don't know that, but that was my guy.
You give him the gloves?
Loved him. Why, OJ? Why?
All right, where else we go, JB?
We got one more super chat from Detroit DC sending in $2, making it known, Brad and DC, we aren't accepting a punting year.
100%.
For sure.
I hope that nobody else is. I hope
Keep
nobody
Jack
else.
Fox on the bench.
I hope nobody. No. And that's my. KG and I have talked about this 1,000 times. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say that this is the answer. There is so much to do this offseason. Is one offseason enough to fix what currently ails this team? And I don't know the answer to that.
We're opening up again. We're opening up the cap space. We're opening up the cap space more than I thought we would in this offseason to give me a sliver of hope.
Yeah.
That we may fix most of them, not all of them. I don't think we're going to fix the defensive backfield. To be honest, I don't think we're going to fix the secondary. But if we fix the 2 lines, I'll be happy.
Just put that giant question mark for the safety room. There's just
I know.
It's the Riddler, Maz. Just a giant
doubt, Bo.
question mark.
They're going to draft one, though.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think no doubt. Hey, Planet Fitness is for everyone. Over 2,700 clubs nationwide. Over 50 in Metro Detroit alone. Shout out to Planet Fitness Northville. Access to the Black Card Spa. You can recover with hydro massage, other innovative amenities. It's only $24.99 a month. You can bring a guest free anytime. You're on the road, you're on vacation. Yeah, you can roll in early with that as well. We are all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness. And as JB mentioned, we want to welcome aboard the great people from Pure Psychiatry. We talk about sports every day, wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, that's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you, not a cookie-cutter plan. 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. They make getting help accessible and comfortable. Now listen, mental health is not to be trifled with. It just isn't. And I'm glad we've gotten to the point in society where we can have legitimate adult conversations about this. And if you've been thinking about taking that first step, visit purepsychmish.com. Let me spell it out for you. PUREPSYCHMI.com. Take that first step.
Yes.
Talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new face.
New focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Listen, corporations, the government, your insurance company, the chat, they'll do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong and you need a fighter, Maz, you need to make Ven Johnson your first call.
I hate these guys.
You get the fighter in your corner.
God, I hate you.
Contact Ven today at venfights.com.
God, I hate you.
You loved them last week.
God, I hate these guys.
What are you talking about? What
These
has
guys.
you upset this morning?
Yeah, let's go. Chris Blackburn. Maz was right one time out of 5,000 BS comments. He thinks he knows everything. Nitty Gritty follows up. If you're following the Maz Get Right, he's now 1 for 1,500 on takes. God damn you guys. I hate you.
You got the plus 3,000 odds right now, bro. We could put a parlay on Maz's takes.
Guess what I was looking around on the break. I go like to Neil's area where he hangs out, where his bourbon is.
Oh no!
Look what I find. You see this?
You haven't learned your lesson yet.
Do you see this?
I have a feeling that Neil's representation is going to contact us again.
That's you.
What did I tell you? My ribs, by the way, are still killing me. We're talking 17 days. It's this guy. And it's you chatters that are getting me.
Is there like a pin in the ribs on
There
that
was.
voodoo doll?
Oh,
There was.
But there's no pin right now, though.
The pin's out right now, but
So are we just saying that
It usually
it's,
takes a couple hours. So
is it a coincidence that the news about Demo broke right before 11 after this show?
see?
All I'm saying,
Neil spun that even, so his show would get the higher ratings.
Well, if you paid attention to the show yesterday, the writing was on the wall. Maz, that's why, like I told you, that's why I didn't jump in on the bet. You always say I'm ready to pounce on you.
I want to double down and answer. Remember I said that?
Did I pounce on you?
No,
I didn't
you did
pounce
not.
on you.
You did not.
Once that stuff happened on Sunday, it was just a matter of time. And the fact that it took less than 24 hours to happen, that didn't surprise me at all. That's a read the tea leaves moment. It is. Huh. Somebody's putting this out there. Demo's saying, did Demo really say that? Maz, they're going to poison your steak. Look out. Now I get it. That's why you're inviting me. Son, come get a steak. Why don't you take the first bite, buddy?
Listen.
And if I keel over?
Now listen, I might not be able to bring the double agent, KG, because KG leaves us and then goes with his buddy.
Double agent.
He is. I told him. If there's ever a two-face, it's KG.
What?
Well, you say that now that he's not here.
Well, no, I tell him to his face.
Which face?
Good point.
Touche.
Shout out KG.
How does everything from this show bleed into the next show? Who's the one person that's on this show that's on the next show? Kenneth Kentucky Green.
It's been me, Maz, actually, on Tuesdays.
Me, Austin.
That's a Terry Foster nickname. I've had 700 different middle names in my lifetime of knowing Terry.
Me too.
Like he'll walk in and he'll go, Sean Bartholomew Baligian.
Yep.
Nope.
Not it.
Nope.
Listen, I wanted to float something out.
All right.
Max Crosby-esque.
All right.
Now you can't possibly believe 2 number ones would get you that guy. Am I correct? Are you with me there?
No, I'm not.
What if they want one more person?
Can I ask you this? Do you remember the Micah Parsons deal?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. They put everything into that deal.
Do you think a deal similar to that could get Max Crosby?
Yes.
So do I.
Yeah.
So do I.
I think 2 first rounds could get Max. I don't see without.
No way, Alex.
I don't see who are you trying to float. That's the question. It looks like you're trying to float a body away.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to float away?
Who's the guy I always float away that everyone loves? They just paid him, matter of fact.
Who?
Jameson Williams.
Get out of here.
That frees up the money to get Max.
All right, so if you remember, what was it? It was 2 first rounds and Kenny Clark for Parsons, right?
Was it 2 or 3?
I think it was 2.
2?
And they gave a body. They gave a body.
Yeah.
And not bad, all right? Mm-hmm. Would you do something like that?
Yeah.
2 first rounds and...
I would. That's why I threw J-Mo out there.
I don't think J-Mo would be the guy we throw out there.
Why?
Because he's our wide receior, too. And we just got rid of our running back, too, right?
You got Tesla.
Tesla.
I know he's not the speed guy. I'm just throwing things out there. Hey, it's one of Maz's 1,500 BS takes. I'm just throwing stuff out there. This is sports talk. We're here sitting around. We're just chatting around. I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't think, Maz, I agree with you. I don't think that 2 picks would be enough.
It's not.
I don't. 2 picks in a body?
That has money attached to it.
I'm trying to think it out. Just throwing.
Do I have to throw Kyle Allen in too?
If I say Tyreek Williams, I'm throwing out in essence 3 first round picks, right? And a guy that only has a year under his belt,
right?
But throw another body up there, Hassanin, just for craps and giggles, right? Now, would that be enough?
No,
I don't know.
Not those bodies.
I would rather throw this. This might be a hot take because I love him to death. But I'd rather throw Brock Wright than J-Mo. 2 first rounds and Brock Wright. Take good tight end.
Okay.
Good, decent tight end.
So you're the Raiders. Sean, please do the thing. Please do the reverse.
You have
do the reverse.
You have a phenomenal tight end on your roster. What would I want with Brock Wright?
No, you're correct. But again, you're right. The Raiders have a phenomenal tight end, but a really bad O-line.
By the way, I fell for a fake Brock Bowers tweet last week that he was getting hair replacement.
Were you going to ask for advice?
He went to Turkey. And you see all the hair follicles.
He was eating a cheeseburger with that Laney girl. What's her name? Laney? What's her name? The girl?
Oh, I love her.
What were you talking about?
Laney Wilson?
No.
What's her name?
Ella Langley.
Ella Langley.
Hey, guys, check out Ella Langley.
Cheeseburger
Laney
away.
Wilson's better.
She's a country singer. Love the song that she has out.
Hey, she's not a sponsor. Don't shout her out too much.
She's not. So Sean doesn't care for her. I do.
Cheeseburger away.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Who cares anyway? Anyway, I just wanted to
you get her before the cheeseburger is what I'm saying.
I just wanted to throw that out to you. That's all. Just have a little fun.
Getting rid of JMO would be, like, again, we don't have a deep ball threat because Amon-Ra is great, but he's not a deep ball threat. Tesla is great, but he's not a deep ball threat.
I get it, man.
And Goff's got an arm, right? Believe it or not, Detroit fans, Goff has an arm and can actually throw past 20 yards. But that's what we need JMO for. And for JMO to run his correct routes.
I just want that pass rush more than I want anything else. That's why I say what I say.
I know that people. All right, Maz. Now I'm going to play a little game of pretend. Do you think that this move and Glasgow's move are setting the stage for something really big from Brad?
I think he's going to finally get us a free agent that we think we can hang our hat on. That's why in 1 week from today, I'm going to know what I'm going into the draft with.
I hope, and it was funny, Maz. People. I don't want to come across as the guy that I know exactly what's going on and things like that. I can just tell you this. Guys like Maz and I have been in the business for a long time, and the PR aspect of things, I think I got that down fairly well, okay?
My phones rang a lot of times during shows back in the day.
So I'll try to explain this to you this way. Do you remember when the Bregman thing happened? Okay, the Alex Bregman thing happened.
Good name.
I immediately put up a red flag saying, I don't know if I believe this. I'm not sure I believe this, okay? And then at the end of the season, when Scott Harris had his end of the season presser, when Scott Harris repeatedly answered multiple questions with, we don't talk about things like that. We don't talk about contracts. This, that, and the other thing. Well, how does that information get out?
Mm-hmm. It's got to come from somewhere.
Use your common sense for just a second. Do you think that Alex Bregman and his representatives, after signing a bigger contract with Boston, are going to go, "Psst, Maz, I got a crumb for you. The Tigers made a really good offer. So maybe they're not as cheap as we thought. So you can run with that."
But the Tigers don't talk.
We're gonna do the Tigers a solid. Yeah, where did that come from then?
They don't talk.
If the Tigers don't talk and they don't talk about contracts and that information doesn't get out there, well then where did that come from? That narrative. And again, I'm going to appeal to your common sense. Do you think that Bregman and his representation were the ones that floated out there after he signed elsewhere? That doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So a lot of times, things get out there, things are floated out there for a purpose. And the Monty stuff to me, and I told, standing right there, when Anson came in, I looked at Anson yesterday and I said, that's a kiss of death. Mm-hmm. This is real, and he's going to be jettisoned out of here. As soon as that stuff got floated, that was, okay, that's it. That's the way it works. I don't know what to tell you. That I can say I know happens. I know it happens, okay?
I think the NBA is probably number one with stuff like that.
How did Shams get so big? Where on earth would he get some of the information that he got? Mm-hmm. Things get floated out there. Then there are rare occasions. Steve Yzerman is the rare occasion. I will say it again. If somebody tells me they know what Steve Yzerman is going to do you know what I do at that point in time? Cool, that's one less person I ever have to pay attention to.
Well, it's because Steve Yzerman's got CTE, so we never know what he's going to do.
Nobody, seriously, I tell people, stop it. All you can do is study his blueprint and how he's done things before. Yeah. That's all you can do.
He's a cyborg.
Even then, I'm quick to say, we were talking about it yesterday. I'm not sitting here saying I know what he's going to do. Mm-hmm. I know from his past dealings and literally studying what he's done at Tampa and how he built Tampa, I know how he progresses. Ergo, I don't think he's going to be as active as people want. They're not ready yet.
No, for the trade.
I could be wrong. I'm openly saying that. If he makes a big move in the next 3 days, I'll be the first guy to say, well, there goes that. I think based on his track record, he's not going to make a big move.
And I would agree with you if the coach wasn't out here saying we need more. You know what I mean? He's out here calling his bench jerseys who's taking up ice, taking up minutes.
That's a personnel makeup. And as I said, the fact that 3 coaches straight have talked about that's a personnel makeup. It is. And that points upstairs. But also remember, my counter to that would be, remember when the captain of the team just last year talked about what a bummer it was when they sent Kosa down, talked about what a bummer it was they didn't do more. I don't think anything is going to detract or detour Steve Yzerman from building this team the way that he sees fit. I could be wrong, but I'll go on track record there. So,
by the way, Neil's in the chat.
Yes, Neil is in the chat.
Oh,
do you owe him an apology again?
Wait, Neil.
No, I don't think so.
Wait, Neil's watching the show?
Neil's my friend.
Ooh, this is his first time.
Is that Neil's quote?
I found this, Neil, right next to your bourbon glasses.
I'm so mad at you, Neil. My ribs hurt. So, again, guys, maybe, just maybe, Brad surprises us. All right?
I hope so.
You saw Glasgow's money go away. You saw Monty's money go away.
That frees up about $5 million only.
I'll say it again. I don't think for a second he's going to go grab one of the veteran running backs because that's not his MO. That doesn't mean that it's always going to be his MO, but all we're left to do is study past tendencies.
And it wouldn't make sense for the team. That's not what we need right now.
Yeah,
we lost our RB2, but it's not like who in the offseason have been saying for the past weeks, because this is where everybody's going to come out of the woodworks, by the way, and be like, oh, we need to fill the RB2 spot. We lost Monty. You weren't saying, we knew we were losing Monty. And you weren't saying weeks ago, we need to get ready to fill the RB2 spot. You were saying, let's fill the O-line. Let's fill the D-line. Let's get the safety position. How are you going to do that? We need to get picks. We need to get cap space. So now we're doing that, and now you want to say, oh, we got to fill the RB2 with a veteran. No, we don't. You weren't saying that for weeks, right?
Yeah. Maz, how would you sweeten the Max Crosby pot then? Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm the Raiders, I'm going to look at this from both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
If I'm the Raiders, I am looking at the very least the package that got Parsons in Green Bay.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
2 firsts and a body. And
Yes.
not just a body, but a guy that can play.
He puts an all-pro, Kenny Clark.
So I'm not going to say you'll get 2 firsts and juice.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to get away with that, okay?
That's why I floated J-Mo out there. And I know he's a huge part of the offense. I do.
Please get
Well,
rid
he
of
is
Juice.
a part of the offense. At least he's out there. They're not throwing to him 100 times, but he's out there. So there's the challenge. And, of course, St. Brown, top 5 receiver. Tesla on his way up, but slowly, not a breakaway guy. Can catch everything, but maybe, just maybe, I think you got enough firepower on your offense that you got to give something away on your offense to get Max Crosby.
Well, if I'm Detroit,
there's no one on defense that they're going to want.
If I'm Detroit, I say, well, you know what? We did. If you look at the Parsons deal, there were 2 first-round picks and a defensive lineman. I want to put this as bluntly as I can, and Alex, I think you did a good job. I would rather hold on to J-Mo. That's just me.
I get it.
I would rather hold on to J-Mo.
Let's give him Arnold.
I think there is an explosive skill set that not a lot of guys in the National Football League possess with J-Mo.
How long do they use him enough?
You could make that argument. No.
They don't.
No.
They don't.
Well, you literally had the offensive coordinator apologize to him, 8 games in last year?
Yeah.
Yep.
And say, I haven't been using you enough?
And then the OC got benched.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Petzing and to be honest, Kafka's going to make a difference to JMO this year. I believe. I think Kafka's going to make a huge difference when it comes to JMO. Let's give him Arnold. Let's give the Raiders Arnold, right?
Well, give him Rakestraw. We don't even, maybe they'll take a chance on Rakestraw.
Yeah, the
There you
Raiders
go.
are good with
Give him
legal
the raker.
stuff, so there you go.
All right, now I'm going to spin it.
How about Kirby? I'll give him Kirby.
I'm going to spin it. Maz, Ennis Rakestraw? Why would I want Ennis Rakestraw?
I drafted him 2nd round. This kid from
Well,
Missouri.
that's wonderful.
This kid.
You drafted him in the 2nd round. How much have you used him?
We haven't because we didn't want to get him hurt. He was a little injured, so we held him back.
Oh, so you're holding him back.
Holding him back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The Raiders
so
will
I should
unleash
be
him.
happy.
You should.
You know what I do? That phone's hung up on you so fast. Call me when you're serious, Brad, and Brad's voodoo doll, and I hang up on your ass so fast. All right, we're up against it. What do you got, JB?
Let's see. We got to hear from BlackRock and then over to Loom.
Ooh, BlackRock.
Clear up the super chats.
What was the other one?
BlackRock and Loom.
All right.
So these super chats. Shout out to everyone sending them in. Where are we at? Did I do this one? I don't know if I did.
I love carrying JB. Like you know what? I would hang that poster in my house. Like, over the fireplace. I would take the family portrait down and put the picture of carrying JB up there. And people would go, "Who is that?" And I'd go, "He's my psychiatrist." Boy, you really like your psychiatrist? Look at his eyes. That man cares.
Hey, it's okay that Demo's gone. It'll be all right. Everything will be fine.
Let's just talk about it.
Where did the bad man hurt you? Look at that's what he's saying right now.
Where did Neil hurt you, Maz?
We got $4.99 from Dante151. He said, one running back I would love to see as a Lion is Nicholas Singleton from Penn State. He would be the perfect replacement for Monty.
Dante, I think you and I are barking up the same tree.
Mm-hmm.
I think
bring in a college guy.
I think that's going to be what Brad does.
27-year-old Rico Dowdell.
I don't think that he's grabbing, and if he does, he's going to grab the younger, less mileage version. But I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't address it via the draft. I wouldn't be surprised.
People are saying K9. K9's coming to Detroit. I'm like, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
Rico Dowdell. Watch it.
All right.
Malik Willis.
Not going to happen.
I wish.
$10 from Detroit, DC.
Shout out.
Ever notice how little guys that can fight run their mouths and make disrespectful comments? The comments in the chats, if said in person, would get you clipped on the chin. Be respectful, everyone. Sheesh.
Oh, that's cool.
I like Detroit, DC.
Thanks, Detroit,
Detroit, DC. Can I say this though? Other than Maz, of course. I have heard everything. Like, you have no idea. I have heard everything. Your skin gets so thick, it's incredible. I've heard everything. It's amazing. And that's not even coming from people in chats. That's coming from people you work with. I've heard everything.
With
like
voodoo dolls.
You just, okay, yeah. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I remember when I did that. That was awesome. Just, yeah. But some people, you're right. There are some people, I wish that people would remember, there are a lot of people out there, getting serious for a second, that don't take that tact, and they take it home with them, and it bugs them and things like that. And, I don't know. I think the easiest thing in the world is to be nice to people. That's just me. But
that's all I do.
It takes more of an effort to be a dick. It does. I mean, you have to make a concerted effort to be a dick.
Absolutely.
I don't.
Why do people have to do that?
It just ain't for me.
I completely agree with you
Maz
guys.
grabs his voodoo doll.
Instantly.
Why?
One more before we head to break from O'Brien, sending in $2. He says, Maz, Cardinals and Falcons suck those stickers.
Hey, that was sent to me by one of our favorite chatters. So
he loves his red birds.
Raymond, they know I like to do the bird imitations. That's why they're up
Who's
there.
your favorite bird? If you had to pick.
The Cardinal.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Even more than the pensive Seahawk?
Oh, the pensive Seahawk. I'm sorry. You're right.
You do like the pensive.
I love the pensive Seahawk.
Maz is really going to like the Cardinals when they pick up Malik Willis for next year. When they release Kyler Murray and put Malik Willis in their QB1.
I told you guys can mock me and call me an old dude or whatever you want, but I did this even back in the day. I love looking at birds. Like, I'm serious. You've been over the house. I have big woods in the back.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2 different bird feeders. It's great. Like when the Cardinal shows up and he scares everybody off.
Beautiful.
And then the Blue Jay comes up and goes,
And that's
"What's up,
it.
Cardinal?"
It's over.
What's up, Cardinal? And then the Cardinal kind of looks for a second like, I might be ready to do. No. Flies away.
And there's one guy that could beat the Blue Jay.
The crow.
The woodpecker.
Oh, the woodpecker's a little bastard, man. He is.
Bastard.
He's a little bastard.
I love birds.
Shout out birds.
Shout out
birds.
Talk here on WSN.
That was so stupid. So stupid.
I love birds.
Sounds so stupid. I just gave you more fodder. I can't stop the stuff that comes out.
That's
of
right.
my mouth.
Neil sitting at home doing the Nicholson face right now. All right, where are we going, JB?
Let's hear from BlackRock and then Loom.
Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. You know what tonight is? It's Tasty Tuesday. For $13.99, half a pound of ribs, coconut shrimp, and fries. And Thursday, Sizzling Thursday, 6-ounce sirloin, shrimp scampi, your choice of super salad and a side, only $19.99. It's not a meal, it's an experience. Check them out at blackrockrestaurants.com.
And you got Loom.
All right, we got Loom. Tax season stressing you out? You know, better yet,
Yes.
is Brad Holmes stressing you out?
Yeah,
Let's take a
right.
break at Loom Cannabis. Right now, we can score 40% off when you spend $80 or more with promo code TAXBREAK80, running now through March 22nd. And if you're new to Loom, you'll get a free shake ounce just for stopping in. Plus, your first 3 visits come with freebies. Choose a Loom 8th, a 200 milligram gummy, or 1 gram cart with just a $20 spend. So if Brad Holmes got you stressing out, if this off season's got you stressing out, hell, if somebody you work with has a voodoo doll of you and you got you stressing out, find Loom now and take advantage of that deal.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Woodward Sports is your #1 source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and Easy nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network. Detroit's #1 sports network. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Hey, listen. When you got the big game coming up, you need a beer that can go the full 40 minutes. That beer is Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Woodward Sports will be back at Art and Jake's for round 2 of the Michigan State Hoops Watch Party. Cherry Wheat is riding shotgun. Get $5 shorts of Sam Adams Cherry Wheat at any Art and Jake's across Michigan on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Light, refreshing, brewed with real Michigan cherries. You ever been up to Traverse City, all those like cherry farms? Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Delicious.
about. Smooth enough to sip all game, win or lose. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Please drink responsibly. So the Falcons are going to Madrid.
Yeah.
For what it's worth. Falcons
Every day they drop another international team, right? It's like reading words on a paper right now. It's on a screen. It's nothing.
Listen, I'm still shocked that they haven't done it yet. The mindset was, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Anytime now. Anytime now we're going to get a team over there. I still can't figure out the logistics. I don't know how the logistics are going to work, but
35 years ago they came up with the World League of American Football.
Mm-hmm.
Remember London Monarchs, Rhine Fire, all of that. Barcelona Dragons. So they've been trying for 35 years. But now I don't know. The league failed, so they're putting our teams across. I really don't. Honestly, I don't get it. How much? What more do you want? You own
global domination.
Yeah. Let soccer be over there. Let them have their soccer.
They've owned everything else, so now they're going for global domination. Let there be no mistake, okay?
Why?
They're the king.
Views,
yeah, we know
baby.
that.
Views.
They own us. Us, U.S., us. You don't need to be over there. You don't need to be over there.
Listen, from a fan standpoint, I couldn't agree with you more. Mm-hmm. From a business standpoint, I laugh at you.
Money. They're selling out stadiums out there.
That's what it's all about.
Money.
You know that, though.
Do you like money?
I do love money.
Where's the Mr. Krabs graphic?
I do love
money.
You know, when I go home, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of me like holding money. I am.
Go back by your trees.
The money trees. My kids pick those money trees. They're so barren right now.
Maz just wants to see the birds by the trees.
Just don't fall off your porch and injure yourself again.
There was no fall.
Slip.
I slipped and went into a pole.
We know you're slipping.
You want to see my balls?
No, you're good. How are you, by the way? Yesterday was your checkup.
I have to go one more time. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I think you like going.
Listen, there's a hot doctor that touches my balls.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
All right.
Shout out.
Are you sure? Are you sure I shouldn't come back here next week? No, I joke. I joke. I kid. No, it's everything's down.
All right, good.
I had to have a MRI, and there's a little swelling in there.
Okay.
But it's not an abscess. Does that make sense?
I guess.
You do seem to care about my balls a lot. Here, you want to see them?
I don't.
I got a picture right here.
Alex,
did you see it?
I just asked how you felt. That's all.
No, you know what? Like I said, it feels fine.
All right, you're good.
It does.
You're good.
There's
where
no
were we?
Are there balls on my balls?
All right, before they were like this, but it's more like that now. It's more like that.
Are we down to Michigan cherries? Like, can we put them in a Sam Adams cherry week?
I think that would probably help. I can't imagine. You know what was funny? So I loved Germany. Like, sir, have you guys ever been?
No.
Have you got,
no.
I loved Germany. Airport. Switzerland was my favorite. Like, literally, I could move to Switzerland. I'm not even being funny. Especially like the southern region. But I loved Germany. And my wife was like, would you have any interest in going to that game? And I kind of looked at her and I was like, did you forget? Like, who are you married to? Like, I'm kicking and screaming at the idea of even taking you to a game this year. Like, so if I don't want to go 30 minutes away, why the hell would I want to go to Germany for a game? Why would I do that?
It's called a vacation, Sean.
That's great for some people. Yeah. They're not marketing it for me. They're not marketing it for you.
No, they're definitely not.
Right? Obviously, there's a market out there. There is.
I just don't get it. I don't.
JP, would you and the wife say, honey, we were really up in the air about where we're going to go. Why don't we go to Germany for a week and watch the Lions in Germany? Is that something you guys would do?
That's a maybe just to get out. But if I'm basing it around football, she's probably going to say no.
Young Alex?
To be honest, my fiance loves the Lions, so this would definitely be.
So like would you would say, all right, we're taking a 5-day trip to Germany, and it culminates with the Lions taking on? We'll find out.
Yeah, if I had more money. Like,
okay.
If money was not an option, yeah.
Money. If you had Sean's money.
If I had Sean's money,
I do love money.
If I have the money that Neil's gonna get from suing Mass for defamation of character, I'd be able.
Hey, he's going to a dry cherry tree here, man.
Money.
See, there's a difference. Hey, all right, hold on. Put those pictures up back to back, okay? Can you go to the first picture? Capitalism. Right there. That's capitalism. Now, do you want to... There you go.
Masonism.
There you go. A happy man holding bags of money and a guy yelling, Neil! Full of anger and rage, who's saying down with capitalism. I am all for capitalism. I want to do a live read for capitalism. Hi, I'm Sean Baligian for capitalism. You kidding me? Jeez, oh, Pete.
Next week at this time, the Lions will have a chance at capitalism.
I want to look. Can
They're
we
going
look
to
at?
give us back.
Can we look at the top 25 free agents?
I would love to.
You got to drop the Malik Willis stuff, though.
Well,
can you
he's
please?
not coming here. I know that.
I know, but he's not.
I wanted to draft him back in the day.
Will you admit to me he's not good?
No, I'm not going to admit that.
No, Lord.
No, I'm not.
Maybe that's one. What did somebody say? You're one out of 115,000 or whatever. Maybe a couple years from now, we're going to have no choice but to say, you know what, Maz? Malik Willis is pretty good.
I'll buy you a steak.
Malik Willis.
I think so. I think you're going to say that.
Malik Willis.
Tell you what, when the Cardinals pick up Malik Willis, if they win their division, I'll buy you a steak.
Thanks, buddy.
Because he's going to the Cardinals.
Is there anybody on there?
Look at that.
Is there anybody on there that you would love?
Well, some of these guys have gotten tagged already.
Right.
I was going to say Pickens got tagged, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't care about them. We don't want receivers anymore.
don't need
Please. I wanted a center, but Linderbaum, not tagged yet, not signed yet, still available. There are other centers out there as well.
No. The kid.
I want a center. I do.
The kid from Carolina would be good.
I want a center.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, I want to say the Lions have signed this guy, and he's a center. That's what I want.
I agree.
Give me that, Brad.
We have enough shiny things.
Yeah.
To your point.
Yeah.
We do. We have enough shiny things. We have on the offensive side of the ball, we have a shiny running back, one of the best in the league. Mm-hmm. We have, as you mentioned, Amon-Ra, Tesla. Let's see what this next. I mean, this might be white boy.
Mayotron.
Summer, fall, and winter.
Yeah, Mayotron.
Right?
Can he be Puka? That's why they drafted him.
No.
Dude,
yes. But he's not going to be Puka.
They're veterans.
I'm answering your question.
Why not?
Because he's a freak.
Yeah,
he's an absolute freak.
on another
I think
level.
the guy can be a really good player, but I mean, to say that he's going to be Puka is
I'm
crazy.
just saying that's why he moved up.
Yeah, I understand.
That's why.
Yeah, but
he follows the Rams blueprint.
Yeah, That's like what other shiny things do we need?
We need a center for sure. And I would not mind getting, an end.
I'm sorry.
A defensive end. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm going to
A
say it
safety.
again. And I said it last summer during camp, that magical few days that he took reps at center. I really wonder if they want to try Tate Ratledge in year 2. I really do. I wonder.
Well,
there's a reason why he worked out, and Dan even talked about it and said, well, that might be something down the line. I don't know.
Juice played center too. So
he's your backup center.
Then I don't want Juice to play center, but it looks like Brad's trying to get a little bit lucrative on his O-line, being able to move people from position to position.
Oh, 100. I mean, the flexibility is huge. That's. Yeah. I mean, you want guys that can do.
Which I don't mind that. Like, that's the only reason I'm 5% okay with Juice is that he does have some flexibility.
Yeah.
Listen, Taylor Decker saved Brad a little work. He did. Taylor Decker's not going to be the Taylor Decker. But if you can get Taylor Decker at 60, 70%, you're good on the left side. You're great on the right side. Get someone at the center, and you got other guys that are filling in at guard. Mahogany, hopefully will have a good year. Maybe he'll improve. There are other guys on that team that they can move around, and they're going to draft somebody as well because that's what they do every year. But you need a guy, you need a safety or / corner, depending on what you got going with Terrion and Ennis. You know what happened with Kirby and Branch. You're not going to have those guys for a while. And you need a defensive end. Hassanin is going to be your AQM because you ain't signing an AQM.
I think he's nothing more. I agree. I think he's nothing more than
a specialist.
Yeah, he's a depth guy.
He's a specialist.
We might need a shiny thing at tight end.
We might.
Depending on recovery.
Hey, who floated that Sam Laporta story?
Where did that come from?
Where did that come from? That he's on the trade block.
Wait a second. Why would something like that just come out of nowhere?
No way we're trading Sam Laporta.
Surely,
no way.
Surely it's like Bregman. It must have come from Sam Laporta and his representation, right? A team would never float something like that.
Oh, never. Who said that, Laporta? Did Kyle Pitts get tagged?
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
This is
Njoku is still available.
This is the year. This is the year for Kyle Pitts. This is the year for Kyle Pitts in Atlanta. Don't worry, here it comes.
Hey, man,
one of the greatest old bits. Honestly, like this has been years now of here comes Kyle Pitts in Atlanta.
He screwed me on fantasy last year.
And then you know what Kyle Pitts does? Remember that game late in the year? Who the hell were they playing? Kyle Pitts had 78 receptions and 15 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah.
It was a Thursday night game.
That's what Kyle Pitts.
It was the Tampa Bay game.
Yeah.
That's the one. I had Kyle Pitts on my bench in my fantasy playoffs.
That's right.
And I was pissed.
That's what Kyle Pitts does.
45 points on my bench.
Never draft Kyle Pitts.
too.
Did that once.
Still won the league, though.
Yep. That's
I won the Woodward League, right?
Did you?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That a boy.
Did nobody else play?
Oh, 12 teams.
Boy. Wow.
Shots fired.
Wow.
That's a shocker, man.
Is he in the club now?
He's
Alex is in the club.
He's working his way.
Put me on the payroll.
He's working his way.
Am I off the list now?
No.
No.
Man, I haven't seen Sean move that fast since he tore his ball sack.
I figured, especially after, who was the lone person here that got your back about all this Monty stuff? And this is how I'm calling Neil.
Hold on.
No, I am signing a non-aggression pact with Neil for 5 years.
Neil!
It's gonna be a 5-year deal. Jeez, oh Pete. I don't know what Brad has planned, but something tells us he's got something planned.
1 week. 1 week.
Oh man, I hope he does something, but hope
is not a strategy.
Hope is not a game plan.
No,
hope is not a game plan. So I can't.
Lunchbox says Alex is on the spectrum. Good call, Lunchbox. Good call.
Jeez.
You guys are mean.
What?
Where did you get that from?
First of all, how'd you know?
Today's Tuna Tuesday.
Oh, so you're...
It's Tuna Tuesday.
Maybe Alex was the guy.
Somehow.
I knew I saw you somewhere.
Somehow, some way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Lunchbox, how'd you know? Do you have my medical records?
Yeah, Maz. The league year is starting, and things are going to be interesting. I'm intrigued.
He's looking right at you right now from behind. See, looking right at you.
Brad, do something.
He's looking right at you from behind.
Brad, can I? No, I'm going to plead you. Brad, what's up? You know, a lot of people are down on you right now. I'm not one of them. Have you lost some of the luster? Have you lost some of the gold? Yeah, but it's like a relationship, Brad. You know, you got the honeymoon period, and then but we can get back to those heights, Brad. You can get back to those heights. All right? You want to know how you can shut people up? Learn from some of the mistakes you've made the last couple years. Learn from some of the mistakes you've made the last couple years. In particular, you know one thing I've clamored for as much as anybody, all right? Notice how I'm looking right at Brad right now? Brad, your pass rush hasn't been good enough. It hasn't.
Show him.
You can argue. You can argue all you want. You can argue all you want. You can talk about total numbers. You know damn well you haven't consistently got home. You know that, Brad. All right? Don't be one of those stubborn GMs, right? Like the stubborn sports fan that can't admit that they missed on something, all right? You're better than that. You are a professional. I still believe in you, but you gotta drop that bit. It's a bad bit. You need more pass rush in the NFL today.
We're good.
I don't like we're good.
We're good.
So how about next man up?
I hope we don't hear next man up, not so much because of Brad, but because of circumstances.
Right. Exactly.
I don't want to hear it because of said injuries.
Yes.
Does that make? And I can't.
Does it make sense? Of course.
I can't blame him for that. I can't.
By the way, the guys on the chat are saying they didn't say Alex was on the spectrum. They said that's what I was saying because Alex is arguing with me. So I had to make that correction.
Maz, you're putting me on the spectrum. Yeah, so last week I was here. Sean said I stole your cord. Maz is putting me on the spectrum.
I said nothing of the sort.
They said I said that. I didn't say that.
You blamed the watch party. I was in the watch party. I have never worked at Subway a day in my life, Maz.
I see the difference between Maz and I is I'm smart enough not to mention names.
That's
and
true.
I'm also smart enough
That's
to
true.
sit back and go, after reviewing the tape, I want everybody from the watch party to know they are no longer a suspect.
Maz apparently thinks I put not enough tuna on his sandwich.
You didn't.
March 11th. So what is it, 8 days?
Look at that.
Is that 8 days, March 11th? Yeah, so the New Year starts next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
But it starts the 10th. You know that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it starts now.
Right.
Nobody's allowed to have any contact with anybody. Everybody's sitting by their phone at midnight, and the second it clicks, that's when they make their phone
nobody's
calls.
talking about contact
Surely
right now.
there are no conversations now. Surely.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall.
Give me a break. By the way, before we go to the break, I just want you to, I could get really, 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 really used to watching NHL games at 2 o'clock in the afternoon
You like
every
that,
day.
huh?
My pants were off within 5 minutes.
For the Europeans, they did that.
I told you, I knew it was something
Yeah.
like.
That's another. To me, I'm sorry. It's stupid.
For hockey?
I don't think
Yeah.
it's as stupid in hockey, and I'll tell you why. Because so many guys come from Europe.
Yeah. Best
I don't
players are
think
from
it's as
Russia.
stupid for that. The NFL, yes, because I mean, for every Amon-Ra St. Brown, I mean, how many Amon-Ra St.
Right.
Browns? But when a Finnish family could sit down and watch that Finn, this Finn, that Finn, this Finn at 8 o'clock at night. Obviously, the amount of Swedes that come in. Heck, Slovenia, Germany yesterday. One of their favorite sons.
So do you want to play a game every day at 2?
I would.
One game a day?
I would take my pants off to do that every day.
So maybe the NHL can do that.
Oh my gosh!
Because there are a lot of games.
Maz,
why not put one on it?
Maz,
Why not?
One of the most confusing times in my life, and I say this all the time, one day I want to have a long conversation about that whole COVID thing. There are a lot of people that need to throw some apologies out there, and we're never going to hear it. And that's okay. That's okay.
Meaning what?
Come on, the overreaction was absurd.
Well, yeah.
Stop it. The first month or two, I get it. After that, it was a joke. Let's be adult. Can we be adult now?
Yeah.
And I know how difficult it is for people to admit, hey, maybe I was wrong and maybe I was over the top. It was a joke. Come on. It's August, right? We can let the football players play, but we can't let the hockey players and basketball players play. I haven't called out one. I have so many receipts left over from that time period, you have no idea. I told myself, I'm not going to be call-out person. I'm going to let it go.
It was very picky and choosy what they
It was insane. And you know what the craziest part was? That son of a bitch, COVID, he knew. He knew that once 10 o'clock hit, that's when he got really deadly. So we better shut everything at 10 o'clock. You can't run up to the local pub and get something to drink because that's when COVID really
I mean, that was the worst thing COVID killed was like 24 hours places.
It was moronic.
Can't go to Meijer at 1 a.m.
Sean, it still affects businesses to this day.
It's insane.
Nothing is open late anymore.
That's why I'm saying we legitimately need to have a conversation because some people don't take it the way that I do. It happened, okay? And again, the first couple months, I get it. We didn't know. I couldn't return bottles. Think about that.
You couldn't go to the gym for months.
I had people yell at me in the grocery store because I wasn't following the arrow. Like, people lost their minds for a little bit.
Arrow.
I forgot about the arrow thing.
The arrows were great.
This lady, you would have thought that I violated her entire family. Like, I looked at her and I was like, and she looked down and then I looked at her and she was like, you're walking the wrong way. Oh, wait a second. I was told that this little piece of mask would protect me and you. So what does it matter which direction I'm walking? Not that I'm resentful about that, but listen.
Easy, big fella.
By the time August rolled around and you had that NHL schedule in the bubble, that was the greatest month and a half ever. I had a game at noon. I had a game at 3. I had a game at 6. I had a game at 9. That was unbelievable. Are you kidding me?
Days of hockey.
Oh my gosh! And then yesterday I got the only thing missing was the barbecue because my buddies and I barbecued every day. It was like, here's the schedule. We'll have ribs ready for this game. We'll have brisket ready for that game. We'll throw on the wings for that game, right? Whatever. Yes, so I enjoyed it.
What a time.
I enjoyed it.
And Maz is trying to get rid of international. Maz, without international hockey, how would you have your favorite show, Heated Rivalry?
Maz, do you even know that show?
Yeah, I will never put it on, but yeah, I've heard of it.
That's
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
That's
it's
his
just not
favorite
for
show.
me. It's just not for me. Alex, you're walking the line right now.
Where are we going, JB?
Let me see. Make sure. We got one super
send you
chat
back
to
down
clear
river.
up, and then we need to hear from
Art and Jakes.
Art and Jakes, yes, actually, Art and Jakes. All right. Shout out to everyone sending in super chats. What do we got here? $1.99 from Francis J. Fox said Sean's ball bag is a medical curiosity. No homo.
Nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that.
Oh man,
That's why I can use terms like this because it's medical terminology.
yeah, swollen.
I have
A swollen scrotum.
an enlarged scrotum. That is a factual statement. That is something I'm dealing with right now because of blunt force trauma. Oh, did that hurt?
What force trauma?
I'm telling you, one of the worst moments, though, is like you're sitting there having the waves of pain, puking, and my two dumb dogs come up and they want to get in the puke.
Yeah.
So I'm going like this, stay away, blah, stay away, blah.
Why do dogs like...
At least they didn't jump on like your balls right afterwards.
Some of the stuff dogs eat amaze me.
I love dogs so much.
Oh, why do they like rabbit shit? Why?
Rabbit shit, cat shit.
Why?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Why? What are you doing? Then my kids are kissing him. I'm like, girls, you realize what he just ate? Do you understand what he just had his face in? God bless them. They're great.
They brought back the world's most interesting man. Did you see it? He's boy, has he aged?
Has he?
Yeah, he looks like a little old man right now.
That's good.
All right, anything else, JB?
No, let's hear from Art and Jakes.
All right, guys. We know Art and Jake's your go-to sports bar atmosphere. They're also huge on giving back to the community, supporting the community. They are become a premier sponsor right now for Romeo Lions Club, the St. Baldrick's Festival, happening Saturday, March 14th, downtown Romeo. An incredible event where volunteers shave their head to fund childhood cancer research. Get involved right now. It's RomeoSB.com. RomeoSB.com. Join the team. Get your head shaved. Or if you want to keep your hair, all you got to do is click on that special Art and Jake's QR code on the screen right now. Donate directly to the Art and Jake's team. Let's help them crush their goal. Thanks to Art and Jake's, and best wishes to St. Baldrick's Festival.
Cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won.
This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, it's an ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill sub-zero, icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill sub-zero.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Hey, you hear the term all the time, Detroit-style pizza, right? Detroit-style pizza. It's everywhere. It doesn't seem like every national brand has their own Detroit-style pizza. You know who the original is, right? The originator is Buddy's Pizza. 80 years old now, still going strong. And to help celebrate, you know what Buddy's is doing? They're doing what they always do. They give back to you. You can pair your favorite Buddy's pizza with a salad and Buddy bread when you order one of the new signature specials. Get any 4-square pizza, individual salad, and Buddy bread for just $29.99. Or you can get any 8-square pizza, medium salad, and Buddy bread for $39.99. Visit your local Buddy's. Ask about the new signature special today. Buddies, keep doing what you're doing. Happy 80th birthday to the original Detroit-style pizza. That's Buddies.
Happy birthday, Buddies.
We better take a hockey stick and make sure that we're 6 feet apart, Maz. Even though there's nothing scientifically that says we should do that, we better. And then if you have the audacity to ask, where are you getting this information from? I've never heard that. Can you explain to me? Oh, so you don't trust science? So you're a flat earther?
Damn, Demo said that?
People went like that. I don't care what anybody says. And so who's going to admit after the fact, yeah, I kind of lost it, you're right? Nobody's going to. We're never going to have that
conversation. There are
conversation.
people still wearing masks.
It's
in their cars. Look,
well, listen,
a lot of people suffered.
I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Good luck. Go get your 18th and 19th shots. Go get your, if that helps you feel comfortable, go get your 18th and 19th shots. But don't get mad at people like me for saying, hey, can you explain this social distancing thing, this 6 feet apart? Oh, you hate science. What? No, explain it to me. You're too dumb. You can't understand. Well, there might be validity to that, but can you try?
This is just the world
Don't
we
get
live
me
in,
going.
man.
I'm sorry. That's it. I'm
God
done.
forbid you disagree or just want like any backup to anything, and they're like, oh, you just hate that. No, I just want proof. You know, like if you tell, like just because we said Demo was leaving doesn't mean we hate the Lions or we hate Demo. We just knew Demo was leaving.
Yeah. Congratulations, Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey,
Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
JD.
I think that's a safe pick, right?
Oh God, yeah.
What a guy.
His numbers were extraordinary. He
What a
won
guy.
him. He won him the week. He did.
He won us that Cavs game.
Almost won us the Spurs. Almost.
What a huge week coming up for the Pistons, though.
It is.
No, really,
it's another
it is.
tough week.
Guess
It
who's
is.
back?
This is a huge. Cavs tonight, Spurs in a couple days, Nets and Heat.
Home.
You want two good tests? All right, the
Yep.
Cavs. We saw what happened last Friday, and we saw what happened against the Spurs.
Donovan Mitchell will probably be back tonight.
Remember the season ended? Do you remember the season ended
it was
against the
over
Spurs?
last Monday.
Yeah, it was. So does the season start again if we?
It's
we
crazy
go down
that
there
we
and
had
beat 'em?
two back-to-back wins right after that, but the season ended with the Spurs.
Yeah.
Thanks to our good friend Anthony for that. cut there. Pistons talk for that graphic.
How about the NBA championship odds? Where did you find these odds from, Maz?
These are from Yahoo.
All right.
Yahoo Sports.
All right.
Pistons sixth choice right now at plus 1,300. Sixth choice. So they're not believed yet. That shows you what you said yesterday. How many people would say the Pistons have the best record in the NBA? Probably just Detroiters.
Now, can I add? I don't think.
And Charles Barkley.
So you've got in the East, you've got Cleveland and Boston ahead of them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see the odds to win the East because I would take that bet. I would take that bet.
I say we win the East. I think it's.
I think we'll win the East. I really do. I
don't like that Cleveland's above us in that graphic. I don't. I think that this next Cleveland game should probably change that around.
See what the spread is tonight.
Yeah, people are.
I'm gonna guess Pistons are underdogs tonight.
Probably.
That's my guess.
More likely.
People act like just because experience, that's why you're gonna go to the finals, right?
Pistons
got
2.5.
Pistons don't have the experience. That we're playing out of our minds right now, man.
Yeah.
Like we're playing out of our. Cade is phenomenal. Duran has just also finally getting recognition for this year, and we're gonna have Stu back. We're coming in full strength, as the hockey world says. Detroit's just always going to be undervalued, underlooked at, and we'll keep, as the great man Dan Campbell said, we'll keep punching you into the teeth.
Pistons are given 2.5 tonight, so just about a even game. Friday night's game was remarkable. Now you get Donovan Mitchell back. I think Harden's still out.
I can't stress that enough. For me, like watching them finish now just does my heart good.
Yeah.
Because how many times the last few years, even last year with the big step last year, how many times did we watch this team not finish? And that, to me, that was the difference in that Knicks series. It really was. I watched the Knicks and their star finish. And I wished that the Pistons and our star would finish. And you know what? They are now.
Oh yeah.
Every game was a one-possession game with the Knicks.
Yeah. It's amazing. And I mean, listen, how many times, even more so before the 44-win season last year, how many times the last couple of years have we seen the Pistons, hey, man, this will be a pretty good win. And you're up by 8 points in the fourth quarter, and then it just disappears in the blink of an eye.
Yep.
That's, to me, I don't know, that's a vibe thing to me. I don't know how you quantify it, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend to quantify it. I just know that that's something that switched.
Yeah.
We're the team that's finding a way to win basketball games now.
That
All one
Cleveland-
has to do is look at the record, for goodness sake.
Yeah. And that Cleveland game was a great example.
Yep.
We were down. They were like, all right, yep, here we go. Cleveland's going to win. Bam, 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 bam. OT, bam, bam. Here's the win.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Red Wings, good bounce back. Beat the Predators yesterday afternoon, 4-2.
Hope Gibson's all right. I know
he took a shot to the shoulder.
Todd said he thought it was like a stinger. We'll find out more.
We hope.
But the question is, all right, so let's say he's shelved, which wouldn't exactly be a surprise in his life because he's been a guy that's had some injury issues. Let's say he's shelved. Do you call up Sebastian Cossa?
Yeah. I think you do.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that.
I don't like, honestly, I'm not being funny. I wouldn't see what the market is for a veteran Peter Mrazek type. Let's bring Peter back again.
No more Peter.
Right?
Please.
I think he's out for the year anyway.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's out for the year with Anna.
That's good.
But yeah, at that point in time, why not? At this point, why not?
Some quick Tiger news for you. They
Will you tell me about my prospects?
The Tigers against the Dominican Republic today.
Yeah.
That's because the World Baseball Classic starting. Dylan Dingler, as you know, he hasn't played yet.
What a great name.
Shoulder injury. He is scheduled to throw today. And Yosu Briseño, right wrist inflammation.
Don't do that!
What does that what?
Maz!
Right wrist inflammation.
Huh?
Briseño.
Sean had a lot of right wrist
I hear his name
inflammation back in the day.
It sends chills down your spine. Now, McGonigal has been having a hell of a spring so far.
Let's see.
He's had a good 2 weeks.
What are they were coming up with nicknames for him the other day already. Little bit of.
Wait a second.
A little bit of.
Are people putting the cart in front of the horse with prospects? I'm not used to that.
Are. It's bad.
I just don't know where some of these guys are going to fit in because, as projected, Daz Cameron's going to be the center fielder for like even the next 10 years now. He's already been there for 6 years.
The Daz man.
So he's going to be there the next 10 years. Sorry, you guys. I hope they work. I hope that all three of them are great. I call them the Holy Trinity. I really hope that all three of them are great, all right? The chances are not all three of them are going to be great. The chances are we'd be really lucky if one of them were great. People already have them in the freaking Hall of Fame.
They got the nickname.
Now I feel like Maz. I'm all angry.
JB,
give me the temples.
My migraines.
Get that last super chat in, JB.
All right, before we get out of here, what do you got, JB?
Once again, shout out to everyone sending in. Super
Appreciate
chats,
you guys.
Giving
Shout out.
Maz a migraine. Dante151 sending in
Daily.
$4.99. He said the Denver Nuggets got lucky against the Jazz last night. How was that a technical foul on the Jazz when it was Jokic who hooked him down to the floor? I don't remember seeing that one.
I didn't see it.
Because NBA officiating.
Yeah, that's what I would say too. My defer mode is NBA officiating.
Yeah, it's like, NBA officiating had a bad call. Shocker.
I mean, Trae Young.
All right, we got to get out of here, you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Appreciate all of you.
Most of you.
All of you. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Keep all of you. Keep it here. Neil and Big D coming up, and then
Neil.
Braylon and Shep and the heavyweights as well. Peace. We'll see you.
Oh, Neil.